everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. And, oh man, I mean, we have like ooga booga alerts going off everywhere, folks. The Daily Star over in the UK is reporting that NASA now has a way, my friends, to save mankind from the Yellowstone super-volcano eruption, which could trigger a nuke winter. Yes, NASA's plan actually would prevent, they say, Yellowstone from blowing and causing that tragic nuclear winter that, of course, could wipe out humanity as we know it. Goes on to say, Brian Wilcox, an ex-member of NASA's Advisory Council on Planetary Defense, made a horrifying revelation while discussing a report by the space agency. He said that NASA's risky proposals to prevent an eruption could go wrong with possibly disastrous consequences. He said one of the methods would be to drill into the bottom of the United States volcano and to use the pressurized spurts of water to release heat from the magma chamber. But Mr. Wilcox said that there's a chance, of course, this would not be successful. Of course! Look at, this is the way scientists appear to do things here and everywhere, where they take a look at things and then they say, well, it's in the name of science, so we must go forward and do this. Now, what this says to me is they see Yellowstone as much of a significant risk to warrant coming up with a plan to circumvent an eruption. Why that is really kind of interests me, because what you see in the mainstream media oftentimes is the, well, you know, they've had 1,500 tremors and yada, yada, yada. And it's like they set you up for the sky is falling, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. And then they say, but Yellowstone is under no risk. It's not an imminent threat to erupt. Go back to sleep. I don't believe that it's an imminent threat to erupt per se. However, I find it very interesting that the Great American Eclipse, the first one that is going to happen here over the United States, a total eclipse, for the first time in 99 years. And its trajectory, or its path, takes it from Oregon down over Yellowstone, over the New Madrid Fault, and then out to sea. And it spends the most time in the United States. It spends the most time over the New Madrid Fault. I'm just saying, it is woo to the core. It is ooga booga like there's never been ooga booga before. The fact that you have a celestial event, which Genesis quotes, Genesis has a passage in it, and a verse, I can't remember the exact verse, but I think it's Genesis 1, verse 6, where he says, hey, look, you know, God says, I've given you the sun, the moon, the stars, the planet for signs. And that's very important. So what is this? Here you have these signs, right? Here's this eclipse, and look at where it goes over the United States. Now, I'm not saying anything's imminent or anything's going to happen, but what I do feel is like this could be a warning for something that could happen in the near future. Perhaps this is a wake up, America. It's time to prepare. Your place in the world as leader of the world is at an end. Or perhaps it's a time where, hey, America, this is your time of greatness. Who knows what it is? Time will tell. But man, I mean, this is a very interesting article, and certainly perked my interest. The fact that NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, is actually getting involved in something that you would think the USGS would be involved in, not NASA. It's like going in the total opposite. It would be like if the USGS decided to put somebody on the International Space Station. I mean, it's that out of place. So what is NASA doing working on a Yellowstone rescue plan? But at the same time, would that not say that, hey, we're trying to get our best and brightest scientists to tackle perhaps an imminent threat. Again, time will tell, but this certainly did perk my interest. And I would really appreciate it if anybody else has any information on this, this NASA Yellowstone rescue plan. By all means, throw it in the comments section below. I'm floored. NASA, Yellowstone. It's amazing. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's news shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day, everybody.